Hi everybody, and welcome once again to TFT Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And this is me, Oberon, with my show, Goth Tarot, the weekly look into what's bugging us in the shadow areas of our lives, what kind of dark thoughts or things seem to depress us or set us on edge or possibly interfere with our lives. And it's a collective reading, so I don't do it for any particular zodiac sign or elemental sign. I do it for whoever feels a calling to the nature of being a Gothic kind of personality. And of course, there are many different forms of being Goth. I sort of think I'm pretty old school Goth, mostly because I'm just not out there kicking it anymore. Not that I ever kicked it a whole lot, but I did a little bit maybe. Anyway, let's get started. So there are 5 cards to this reading. We can imagine them as maybe some sort of pentagram, devoking or invoking, you know, sort of just... I'm not going to be able to lay them out in that pattern because I don't have enough board space here. But I want you to just keep that in mind. The first card comes from the Haunted House Tarot, and it is the dark design. Since it's a house, we're going to say, what is the look at your house? What is your environment? What is the general area or idea about life right now? Mysteriously, little things move here or there, and I wonder, what have I set into motion, one way or the other? All right, so the first card, the dark design. What is around you right now? What is the environment? And holy moly, speaking of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles. It's upright. The 8 of Pentacles, I believe, tells us that around you right now is the sense, truly, now is the time to move towards something else. Everything in the environment seems to be giving you the idea that there is a better cause, a greater cause for you to go to, and that you don't necessarily leave behind horrible, bad things. You just know that you're moving towards something you need to move towards, a good thing. So position 2 is the Dark Whispers. And these are the things that you should know or may hear about. They could be in the form of gossip, or they could be in the form of any kind of dissemination of information that you come across. I use for that the Murder of Crows Tarot, because I like to think that those dark whispers come on the wings of crows and ravens, owls, birds like that. I know it's a little metaphoric for this time of the morning. So, and the Murder of Crows has 2 additional cards that are used as indicators of either time or the nature of things, tangible or untangible. So I'm going to use those depending on what I see. What are the dark whispers? What is it that you should know or hear? Things that maybe are helpful or tell you what could really be going on. And it's more cups. It's the 4 of Cups. It's upright. The dark whisper tells you you need, or someone is studying you. Yes, I think that's the glimmer I get. Someone, something is studying you, trying to understand what are the choices you're going to make. And they may be interested in this for their own selfish reasons, perhaps. We don't really know yet, or I don't think I know yet. But there's something is amiss that maybe, you know, it could also be talking to the nature of the kind of choices or decisions or pathways that could be coming to you, that they may come to you in maybe a more mysterious, gossipy form. So this is interesting. Is this something that has been going on for a while, or is it something that's really new? For that, I use my indicator, the two-sided card that I get, and I just kind of jumble it around, toss it, and it's the Crow of Dawn. And if I recall right, I just want to check the book just to be sure. Well, it should be no surprise, but this card, the Crow of Dawn, is an indicator saying that the situation in the dark whispers of maybe someone looking at you and watching what you're doing, wondering what you're choosing, really has a sort of immediacy kind of effect, a call to action that maybe this is something you should possibly consider seriously trying to get to the bottom of that. Now, for the second indicator card, is this something that really affects you physically or emotionally? And doing the same thing again. It's a physical affectation. It's the Crow Father. The Crow Father says that this matter, whatever it is, has physical repercussions, that maybe it's about someone wants to understand what you're physically planning to do in a certain matter, what choices you're taking that have physical consequences. For example, taking a new job, moving to a new location, leaving certain people or situations behind. So I think that's pretty interesting. Just going to lay those here and there. All right. Card 3 is the Dark Truth. It represents the idea of a reality you have to accept, that basically there's nothing to argue about, that this is the set of circumstances you must realize are true. And so for this, I'm using the Gothic Tarot. That's the back of it. All right. What is that dark truth you must accept? Judgment. That change has to occur. The change is necessary. And that if somebody wants to know what you are changing, which most likely seems to be something that affects a physical nature of things, they or you should come to realize that this is a seriously big change that will have big repercussions in your life. It may be a total change that either affects you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, health-wise, very much. So now we need to find out the hardships behind this, that this kind of sense of change or someone else's intentions towards you, the dark whispers, kind of sucks. It sucks. And of course, that's the next position. What is the dark shadows? What drains you? What kind of forces are circumventing you or attempting to circumvent your progress and your actions? So for this, I am using, where is it? Tarot V. And of course, V is for vampire, because vampires suck your life away. They do. And this gives me that idea of what the qualities or things you should watch for around this are. So with Tarot V, what sucks? What are the dark shadows? More cups. It's the reversed Queen of Cups. What sucks is that somebody is really emotionally messed up over this. I hope it's not you, and I hope this is not what's going to happen to you. But it may be that somebody's response to these things is going to be pretty wild and psychologically maybe disturbing, that you may feel something has really changed inside, as well as the physical changes that maybe someone wants to do, that you want to do, that you feel like you're being watched for, or that somebody may be watching you for. So it's kind of creepy in a way too. I almost wonder if this could be related to what I feel is a situation where someone is looking at you, maybe wondering about you, and if it's this person who stands to operate from kind of a strange place. So be forewarned that these are some interesting things going on here, but hopefully the remedy is in the next card, the position that I call the dark gift. Your innate abilities or skills, resources, whatever you can draw on that may be able to help you. So just as the dark shadows represents forces that maybe work against you or could be, this represents what you have yourself that can change things for the better. And for this pull, I use my old standby, the Crow's Magick Tarot. Once the Coven's Tarot deck, dedicated for our use, and the crow was one of our Coven's totems. It now resides here and helps me in the readings I still need it for. All right, so what is the dark gift? What can help you? King of Swords. It says domination, mastery. And, you know, that's a little bit of a sterner take on the King of Swords. But this truly is saying you have to realize that nothing should be trying to stop you from your movement. No matter which direction you're going, you're moving towards something you want to move towards. Nothing should be stopping you from that. Those who talk about your choices, or those who whisper about your choices or wonder about them, you may have to find out more about what that's about, because it does have a potential to possibly affect you, maybe more on the physical side, and it just seems like there's going to be something about that. A crossing of swords, perhaps. The dark truth of the matter is nothing should really stop the changes you're trying to work on. That's the dark truth. They're going to happen anyways, no matter what this person does, and maybe what this person does, because this seems to me to represent some sense of opposition. It says it's what sucks, but what sucks is a personality that is volatile, emotionally unstable. And you know what? I'll be honest. I've been here before, so please take care. Now, finally, your dark gift is the King of Swords. And I want you all to consider that power there, that strong elemental force, air-related, mastery-related. And, you know, we were talking about decisions with that Four of Cups. He's the one who really decides the decisions, the King of Swords. Be that person. All right, that was Goth Tarot. I want to thank you all for coming. Don't forget to watch us. Well, we're not going to be here tomorrow night. I'm going to a special dinner, but we will be back on Happy Hour on Saturday for our live reading, as usual, 10 to 11. Before that, watch my other show, The Emotional Exchanges, which is on Friday mornings at 7 o'clock. And it's a lighter tone, emotional thing for the signs of the zodiac, so it's not quite as dark and dreary. And then, of course, on Sunday is Banshees, Material Matters, which is a look at the economic life of the week for the signs of the zodiac. And then we are live again on Sunday. Don't forget, the sun has moved into Aries. Banshee is very happy about that. And you can look at our monthly modality message. It's on our channel now. And it kind of tells you how your modality energies work in each season. So catch that on YouTube. And I guess that's it for now. We will see you next time. Take care.